Hello and welcome to Retro again. Tonight we're going to take a look at another awesome indie game, Meridian 59. This game was the first 3D MMORPG, and if I remember correctly it was released in 1996, maybe 95. I'll have to look that up. I don't quite remember very well. This game was originally a commercial title. Eventually the servers went offline after many years, and the developers decided to make the game open source. So now anyone with the technical know-how and the equipment can run a Meridian 59 server. In its glory days, this was more of a PvP game than anything. I don't know how large the server populations were, but there were probably quite a few people fighting and clearing dungeons and having guild wars and all that sort of thing. Nowadays, unfortunately, the towns and cities and fields are rather empty, but there are still some really loyal fans of the game who still play it regularly. And the community that has sprouted up around this game is a very friendly, welcoming community from what I've seen. So, I'll give them a shout out. Let me just bring this up here. There we go. Hopefully this video will turn out nicely. You never know though. I've had a lot of trouble capturing this game. So this is what the overworld looks like. This character right here is some sort of town Darth Payne sends hail. As I said, it's a very nice, colorful community. This NPC right here is some sort of town guard. There was a sort of factional warfare that would go on. And I think people still do it, to some degree. Now, this game is rather unique. It's somewhat like an Elder Scrolls game in that you have skills. These are a list of my magic skills. Each skill is associated with a school. There's Krenan, the warrior school, Shalil, it's kind of like a cleric school, focuses on healing and destroying evil enemies. And there's also one called Rija, which is kind of like a trickster. Oh! And here is another player. Let's see, can we wave to him? He's very fast. And he got away. But yeah, so there are people around here. As you can see, the animations are not very advanced. This game, for its time, is quite a marvel. I'm going to cast Create Weapon here, and equip a mace, and show off the combat. As I was saying, there are a variety of magic schools, and they all do different things. The cool thing about them is you can mix and match them. And we'll grab that item after we defeated the spider. You can mix and match them in just about any combination you would desire. There is a limitation. Shalil is considered, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Shalil is considered the good school, and then there's another one whose name I can't quite remember, but it's considered the evil school. You cannot have both of them, but you can have just about anything else. And I think there are maybe 5 or 6 magic schools. And along with that, you do have physical fighting skills. Block, dodge, mace fighting. These govern your effectiveness of, obviously blocking and dodging and doing damage with various weapons. Your characters also have stats that govern their ability to perform certain actions. And something's attacking me. I haven't played this game in some time, so my skills are very rusty. And it'd probably help if I looked down at the spider to attack it. Okay. I should probably move. We'll look around the world here. But so anyway, because of this, character building is very subtle, and there's a lot you can do with your characters. And ultimately, you know, some builds are better than others, and some are. Oh, I wonder what this is. Some are highly Oh, well, that does nothing. Some are highly popular, while others not so much. Really curious now. Anyway, this is a free game. You can download the client, and there are several servers you can play on. I think there's 101. This is server 102. I wonder what this is here. I don't remember this area at all. Apparently I'm at Bourgeois Castle, or Burgess Castle? Bourgeois. It gives me misreading things. But there are a number of servers, and I think this is 102, and there's also 103, which, while 101 and 102, I think are run by the people who initially developed the game, 103 is run independently and has a number of different mods on it that make the game vary from its original form. There's not a whole lot else to say about this game. You know, aside from having a fairly unique character building system, also I forgot to mention, you don't really level up as you would in a traditional RPG where you get experience, you know, and then your hit points and all that stuff increases. In this game, you get hit points every now and then, your skills increase incrementally, and I think sometimes you also get some extra magic points. I don't remember that very clearly, but it's a very, very natural character progression, and it's also very slowly paced as a result. The world's not huge, but it's a fair size, and you know, for its time, this game is quite a technical achievement. And I felt it would be important to show this off because it's often overlooked. You know, this was the first 3D MMORPG, and you know, that's a big industry now. And this game is where it all started. So anyone who's interested in seeing that, you know, can come to Meridian 59 and check it out. You know, in some ways it's very crude and simplistic. You can see these, you know, 2D sprites and stuff. Yeah, even, you know, very, very simple, very old-fashioned, but, you know, this is where it started. And it's awesome to be able to see this. Personally, I didn't hear about this game until recently, I think this year, when I was really kind of trying to research the history of MMOs. I don't know why I'm trying to get over here. I am. But at any rate, I think that's all I can really say about the game for now. There are shops and things, I should also mention that. There are shops, there's quests, there's dungeons, there's banks where you can store your gold, you can buy weapons and armor, you can trade weapons and armor. I don't quite remember whether or not you can craft them. You can cast spells that make weapons and armor and augment them. There's also storage facilities, and there's guild halls that people would fight over in the past. So there's really a lot of awesome stuff in this game, and its format is very, very loose and free, which is really kind of you know, the hallmark of a lot of these early MMOs. So that's all I have to say for this game. Thank you for watching Retromageddon. This has been another episode of Awesome Indie Games, and this is Meridian 59. Really a groundbreaking, historic game. So, I will see you next time, and then, and excuse me, until then, good luck and happy gaming.